Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Rodgers to return it. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes, when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. First and 10, Taylor now. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle 3rd of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw. And this is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll It'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They throw it out right complete. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I really wasn't expecting the RPO to work. I was gambling.
And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra
Colts is my team. It's the only team I use. I've been a diehard Colts fan since I was fucking like 12. I ain't kept up since the draft. I know they skipped one quarterback. I never paid attention to who they got to replace.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now it's Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Damn, I was hoping to catch it before it. Good shit.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
If there's one thing they are lacking in, it's confidence. They took a big and maybe unnecessary risk going for that 4th down. He put them on his shoulders, though, and paid off the big-time gamble.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 42. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. And he bats
Damn, that was fucking scary.
Falls down incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw is Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 13-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. This is caught. Touchdown, Browns.
Nice.
Anthony Schwartz from 13 yards out. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by York is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Foles. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Here's Foles. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now a throw to the end zone.
Horrible fucking throw.
But it winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st.
Oh, fuck, twice in a row.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns.
Damn, I should have just fucking done my fucking shallow cross.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game,
Twice fucked up a chance to take the lead.
They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
After the interception, here's Watson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On 2nd and 10, Watson escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
This is either going to be awesome or you're going to score. I hope it's awesome for me.
Here's Watson.
Ah, it was not. I knew it was a fucking gamble. Good shit, fucker.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half, seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Oh, Pierce, you dumb motherfucker.
Pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. When you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they wind up getting 13 there on fourth down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. The defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Now Foles. And that'll be incomplete.
Just what they needed.
You blitzed the fuck out of me. I got nervous.
Is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Slant pass hauled in by Campbell. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
2nd down, another run with Taylor.
Damn, shut down twice.
The line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Back to throw here. And he fires.
It wasn't Alec Cox, it was Pierce, but tomato. God damn it. I ain't even mad. It's about time I lost tonight, bro. I've won every game tonight. It's about time I got humbled.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems.
Yeah. Hey, losing or not, this is the best game I've had tonight. All the other motherfuckers are just, I don't know, man. Like, no shit, man. I'm literally playing with the knowledge of snap, sprint, stiff arm, and dive. Like, I'm playing with like the knowledge of like 4 buttons, man. So it's about time I had a fucking person worth playing.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Foles.
What the fuck is my QB doing? I wasn't nowhere near the motherfucker.
He had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them.
I was trying to play I ain't never done, but damn, that was fucking stupid on the toss.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Fuck that football, man. I hate footballs. But can I make 11 yards? Shit, I don't fucking know. I hate when the screen shakes.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh.
And they hit him
Right
as
when
he
I threw
throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started.
Come on, Nagwagwe. Give me some.
Rundowns to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Alley-Cox. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox. Touchdown, Colts! Mo Alley-Cox from 10 yards out. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick.
I don't know how to do the onside kick, but I'm going to try.
Well, I think the Colts got this.
Oh, fuck!
So they've accomplished half
Shit.
the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown.
Fuck yeah.
Here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Fuck, that's what I get for chasing shit I don't ever use. I should have just gone with my runs. Damn, I had a chance to come back. So much for overtime. That's what I get for fucking using passes I don't use.
It's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking
trial and error. I learned a valuable lesson.
Tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Runs over him, and he'll take it into the end zone for a
I'm going to go cry in the corner when this is done now.
Nick Chubb from 17 yards out, and the Browns will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Good shit, man. Good shit.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. Being chased out left.
Why is he just standing there? That's what I'm talking about. I switched to a player and he just stands there.
And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide,
I'm kind of glad I finally got a loss tonight, man. It's fucking annoying fucking winning the whole goddamn night, especially when I'm drunk and high on cocaine.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
I ain't done that in a while.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
I stopped doing this shit because it usually gets picked, but fuck it.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Told you, I fucking called that shit.
And that should do it.
I fucking called it.
Greg Newsom, and the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
I ain't done a quick slant in so long because that shit always gets picked. Now I remember why I don't do it no more.
Trying to make a play down.
RPO quick slants, all right, but that fucking quick slant, if you go by the one that it meant to be used, it always gets picked.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt punching it in from a yard away, and the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. I'm gonna score
one more before I lose. Make myself feel better. I got 2 minutes. I can score one more.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Let's go!
That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question.
And now here's another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback...
Oh, you nailed it. I did the same shit, you fucker.
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully
Good
hard.
game, man. Good game.
Look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that